Everybody, Rob C. Hinds here, and welcome to another Freebie Friday. Now, massive thanks for all the messages last week about the Mastermind Freebie Friday. I'm going to be doing another session on that because I got so much good feedback from that. A lot of the things I didn't cover because I didn't want to make the video too long, but where I got so much feedback from that, I am going to go back and just record a few more things about the Mastermind groups and the actual content of how you can make your Mastermind groups more valuable. With this Freebie Friday, I'm going to be talking about one of my favourite subjects. If anybody knows me, they know I hold this really close to my heart, and this is personal development. I hold personal development very close to me because I've seen what it has done to me over the last 5 years, and I've also seen what it's done to other people who I've been around, young entrepreneurs, middle management, directors. I've seen what personal development, once a person becomes dedicated to making themselves, to becoming a better person, I've seen what it can do to the individual. So this is the topic which is really close to my heart, and this is something which is really closely linked to my vision. Now, personal development, I'm going to break it down into 3 sections. I'm going to break it down into the why, the how, and the what. Why do personal development? How do you do personal development? And what is personal development? Well, what you're going to be listening to. Now, the why. Why would somebody want to do personal development? Now, there's a couple of categories that falls under, but mainly it's going to help you to become a better person. It's going to help you to improve your attitude. Now, if you can improve your attitude, you are going to start to see a huge difference in your environment. You're going to start to see a difference in how people interact with you, and also how you start to interact with yourself. You're going to start to get to know yourself better because you're starting to understand who you are. Some people have got a circle of friends, and within that circle of friends, they don't have many positive people. So if you actually start to do personal development, that's going to be a way of being able to expose yourself to other people who are also doing personal development, who are also changing their attitude. And then you're going to start to be under the influence of different people taking on positive ideas, and that's going to help you to grow. This is what you're doing personal development for personal growth. You're also going to learn how to become a better person. No matter how good you are, no matter how successful you are, no matter whether you just started your journey, you can always improve yourself because we have infinite potential. So personal growth is going to help you to improve yourself continually. Now, how do you do personal development? I get this question asked to me a lot. What you need to do is you need to create a daily schedule for yourself, because you need to be doing personal development every day. It's that the whole key to this is be able to keep the activities consistent. Now, once you actually start to put a schedule together, I always recommend to people to do half an hour a day, but then try and get that up to 1 hour a day. 1 hour a day of personal study is going to, and if you take Sundays off, if you don't want to wake up early on a Sunday, or you don't want to study on a Sunday, but that's going to be 6 extra hours a week, what you're going to be studying, either a particular subject or you're going to be studying yourself. But that's 6 hours a week. That works out to 24 hours a month. That's going to be 280 odd hours over the course of a year. And if you look at that, that's going to be about the condensation of about 9 40-hour working weeks. Now, if you imagine that, the amount of books that you can read in that time, the amount of papers that you can write, you're really going to start to see a development in yourself. And again, as you start to develop yourself, you become a better person, and then you start to becoming more valuable to your job, to your partner, to your family. But you will start to see that difference start to grow around you. Now, what does personal development, what's it going to include? What's your schedule going to involve? Well, what you want to be doing is you want to be using all your senses. So you want to be listening to audios, you want to be listening to material, you want to be reading books. Now, maybe read a book in your specific topic, maybe read a book which is completely outside of your comfort zone. Sometimes if you're used to reading fiction, then start reading facts. If you're really you like reading factual books, then start expanding that and start reading out of your field. But just start to read positive material. Start to watch things, because sometimes people may learn more by listening, some people learn more by watching. You've got to discover how you best absorb that information. Start watching some videos. You can watch some really great TED Talks. There's some great speakers on TED Talks. You can start watching maybe some spiritual channels. You can start watching some motivational channels. Whatever it is, that's going to help you to then start to take on board new ideas. Because as you take on board those new ideas, that's where your perception is then going to help to start to change. And you'll be changing the perception And that's probably something that you probably haven't changed for a long while. And as you change that, that's going to have a knock-on effect. And then also, you want to be able to start going out and mixing with different people. Start attending live seminars. If you've got a particular favourite speaker, find out where they're speaking, join their YouTube channel, join their website, subscribe to their blog, but get yourself into the mix. Start to get yourself really close to the fire. Again, join a mastermind group. If you can join a mastermind group, that's going to help you to be around other people who are also starting to develop themselves as well. But what you will start to realize that as you start to develop yourself, so many things are going to start to happen. You're going to start to put more effort into your job. You will probably start to see that you become more valuable. Once you become more valuable, you can then start to command more money for your time. If you're doing it for that, then you can then maybe ask for a pay rise, or then you start to get the confidence to be able to start your own business. But do really start to get into personal development. Now, if you want to start to see what type of books you can read for personal development, if you go onto my website, www.rchinds.com, and if you go onto the reading list, you'll see quite a comprehensive list of different books, which are all mind-expanding material. But you really just want to start to get yourself a schedule. If you can get yourself into an hour a day, half an hour a day to start, increase that to an hour a day, 6 days a week, and over the year, you are going to see a huge difference. You will probably fail with this routine, as you maybe do it for a week, maybe do it for a month, and then you don't do it at all. But really, if you fail, think about why you failed, and then just get back on the wagon, get your schedule back out, and then start doing it again. If you stop doing it, don't see yourself as a failure, but just see why you failed, review it, and then start again. Simple as that. But just get yourself involved with personal development. It is going to help you to develop yourself. It will go into your business. It will go into your personal life. It will go into your family life. It will help you to save money. The knock-on effects are incredible. Okay, I'm going to bring that into a close. Keep reading, keep studying, keep growing. Personal development is going to help you to do all of those three. I'm going to catch you next week. I'm Rob C. Hinds. See you later.